So what's the Meelod XT600? That's coming right up. Welcome to RunPlayBack. Today we're checking out the Meelod XT600, a fat tire all-terrain e-bike with a well-built minimalist design. We'll break down its features, talk about the pros and cons, and see if it's the right bike for your style of riding. So let's get to it. The Meelod XT600 has a thick, high-strength aluminum frame with a minimalist design that's both eye-catching and functional. It's a sturdy setup designed to take on a variety of rough terrain, including the streets of Michigan. With a top speed of 28 miles per hour and powered by a 750-watt rated, 1200-watt peak hub motor, this bike has decent power. It's definitely more than enough for both city streets and off-road trails. A 48-volt, 26-amp-hour removable battery with Samsung cells has a good amount of juice, offering up to 70 miles of range, depending on how you ride. That's a solid figure for daily commutes and weekend rides. Shifting is smooth with a Shimano 7-speed derailleur, ensuring quick and precise gear changes. The Tektro 2-piston hydraulic disc brakes provide reliable stopping power, a must-have for a bike this heavy. Comfort is a highlight thanks to the Moto-style saddle seat with memory foam and the Fast Ace adjustable rear shock. And with the large Kenda 26x4-inch fat tires, you've got a ride that's stable and comfortable on rough terrain. All right, today we're taking a look at the Meelod XT600 all-terrain fat tire e-bike. Let's walk through all the features. We have 26x4-inch all-terrain fat tires. These are Kenda juggernauts. You'll notice the tread over here. It's kind of like a dual sport, but probably meant for off-road. We have 2-piston hydraulic disc brakes from Tektro, and then 203 millimeter brake rotors. We also have a 26-inch front hydraulic suspension fork with the lockout over here, and then the compression settings. We have the integrated headlight with 2 settings. I believe it's low and high. So we have these low-rise MTB style handlebars, standard rubber grip over here, the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes with the mineral oil reservoir. We have the control over here for the lights. So you have the light setting, low and bright, and then you do have this turn signal switch. The turn signals don't seem to be working, and then you have a horn. You also have another control switch over here that controls the pedal assist settings, the light here, some display settings, and then the power button is right over here. We have a center mounted color LCD display with 5 levels of pedal assist. Over here we have a Shimano 7-speed derailleur with the trigger shift. So you could use your thumb and your index finger for quick shifting. Again, the Tektro hydraulic disc brake over here. And then here you have the right hand half twist throttle with the rubberized grip. So I really like this frame. It's very minimalist and it's really heavy duty. Like the thickness of the aluminum feels really good, especially for higher speeds, especially for some off-roading. The placement of the battery, you know, pretty standard, but it really fits with the lines of the bike. And then obviously the saddle comes down, reminds me of a Sur-Ron. It just feels really aerodynamic. And then obviously the swing arm over here. So the battery is 48 volt, 26 amp hours with Samsung cells. So 26 amp hours is pretty good. So you're gonna get a ton of range with this style of battery. So like I said, the saddle is very comfortable. I believe there's some memory foam in here. So the only thing is it's not adjustable, so it's not gonna accommodate everyone's height. So you do have a Fast Ace rear suspension shock. And if you guys seen our other videos, we've done some Fast Ace products before on the Sur-Ron. So this is very similar. It's probably a different spring, but you know, the quality of the spring is decent. It's also adjustable over here. So you can change the suspension depending on your weight. So it's a really cool design when it comes to the swing arm. So the piece kind of like is in a V shape almost. And it's able to fit this really big 26-inch tire. Over here we have the integrated taillight, and you can see it gets brighter when you press the brakes. Another look at the Tektro 2-piston hydraulic disc brake. So the rear hub motor is a 750 watt rated 1200 watt peak Bafang rear hub motor. And then another look at the Shimano 7-speed derailleur. One thing I wish this bike had was integrated front and rear fenders. It is kind of a rainy and muddy day here in Michigan, so you can see the tires are picking up dirt and debris and grass and all kinds of stuff. So when you're riding, all of this debris is just going to get tossed on your back, tossed in your front, and so it's kind of strange how this bike didn't come with front and rear fenders. I do notice that there are mounts here to add fenders. So you do have a mounting hole here for a rear fender. You also have a mounting hole over here for a front fender. So here's the catch. This bike does weigh 118 pounds. And 118 pounds is not a light bike by any means. So transporting this thing, it'll be challenging. It's not something that you would want to carry up and down a flight of stairs. So if you do have a garage or if you have an elevator system where you live, this is the sort of bike that you'll need that for. All right, so now that we did a walkthrough of the Meelod XT600, let's take it out for its first ride. Alright guys, so today we're going to do a first ride with the Meelod XT600. So it is a very foggy and cloudy day here in Michigan, so I apologize, but it's been pretty much like this for the past month or so, just really gloomy. So as you can see, I can't really flat foot the bike. This is probably best for riders over 5'7", but it's fine for me. I could just put one leg on the ground like this. We'll put this up to pedal assist level 3. And we'll just go right into it here. So yeah, really nice. The controller tune feels like it's dialed in. Just taking it easy over here. Now this parking lot is very bumpy, but like I said, this Fast-Ace rear shock is doing its thing for sure. Like really comfortable, to be honest. I mean, this parking lot is really bad, and usually on other bikes, it's really uncomfortable, but on Meelod XT600, it's doing its thing for sure. So I really wish it came with integrated front and rear fenders. I mean, I'm getting splashed on, there's water on the ground, and it's just like whipping it up, and I just wish that it came with the bike. You could probably purchase it separately, but I don't know, kind of weird that it wasn't included. Anyway, let's bump it up to pedal assist level 5. See how this goes. All right, so yeah, pedal assist level 5, plenty of power, plenty of speed, going up to about 25 miles per hour on the display. The suspension is absorbing all of this uneven terrain. The tires, the big fat 26 by 4-inch tires, perfect. I mean, I love this bike, to be honest. I'm really impressed with this frame. I mean, this frame feels so sturdy. It feels really heavy duty. It feels like substantial. You know, I could probably dial in the front suspension shock a little bit, but yeah, I'm having a good time right here. And this is not the best parking lot to do test rides. So it says a lot about how comfortable this bike is. I just wish I had front fenders and rear fenders because I'm getting splashed on right now. We could probably test the brakes. We got 2-piston dual hydraulic brakes on the wet cement, and it does give me enough stopping power. All right, so first impressions with the Meelod XT600. Man, this bike is super fun. I really enjoyed it. I mean, stock, perfect, but it's really an awesome bike to even mod. I mean, this frame is perfect for modding. Easy to put a battery here, easy to find a place to put your controller. You could even like kind of get like riser handlebars if you wanted it a little bit higher. Just a lot of ways to customize this bike that I think is perfect, since a lot of people usually customize bikes like this. But even just riding it stock, I mean, really dope. So yeah, I'm impressed.
Safety-wise, the integrated headlight and taillight are great for visibility, and the center-mounted 3.5-inch color LCD display keeps all your ride stats easily viewable. So here's what we like. The large, tubular frame enhances durability, making it a solid choice for rugged use. The Fast Ace adjustable rear shock contributes to a notably comfortable ride, smoothing out those bumps and dips. And those large Kenda fat tires aren't just for looks, they offer serious traction and stability. But here's a few things to consider. The seat height isn't adjustable, which might be a deal breaker for riders under 5'7" inches. At 118 pounds, its weight and size can make transport and storage a bit of a challenge. Also, the lack of integrated front and rear fenders feels like an oversight, as the bike's design creates lots of road spray.
Overall, the Meelod XT600 is a beast of an e-bike, blending power, durability, and comfort. It's definitely built for rough roads. However, its size and weight might be a hassle. Also, the fixed seat height may be an issue for some riders. So what's your take on the Meelod XT600? Does it tick all the boxes for your e-biking needs, or would its limitations hold it back for you? Drop a comment and share your thoughts. As always, if you want to dive into more EV tech tips, click the links on the side, and remember to like and subscribe so we can help you find tech deals that fit your lifestyle. We'll see you guys in the next video.